What is up guys, Tom here. I'm just going to talk you through my upper body workout today. I thought I'd start these in a little series and I'd go through my training regime one workout at a time. So today was my upper body day 1. This is just my warm-up you're watching through now. I use a resistance band and I follow the Ido Portal general upper body warm-up. It's really great for stabilizer muscles as well as general muscle warming up. So basically my workout is really simple. It is 2 push and 2 pull put alternated throughout the workout, and then some accessory work at the end. So just here you'll see me warming up my first exercise, which is pull-ups. I think I did body weight and then some 10 kilo weighted ones for the first warm-up. I'm only just getting back into using weights as I haven't really done that in a while. I've just been using pure body weight, so trying to increase my power at the moment. I think my first working set was 25 kilos for an easy set of 3. Eventually I worked up to 35 kilos, which is actually almost sort of over a third body weight. I'm currently about 84 kilos at the moment, so I'm pretty happy with that considering I haven't been training with weights. I've also been trying to incorporate some integrated mobility, so trying to do something after my exercise to counteract the sort of stiffening up of that exercise would give to me. So this one was a lat stretch. My next exercise was planche, and here I was doing 3 sets of 3 of tuck planche into sort of part straddle planche. I'm trying to work up straddle planche, but my hip flexors and glutes are really weak, so as you can see here I'm doing some skydivers to try and strengthen my glutes to hold that straddle better, and I actually can't hold myself in this position in straddle, which is pretty shocking. As you can see, my planche strength isn't particularly great at the moment either. My form also, my back bum is coming up a little bit, but I mean that's just to allow for the fact that I can't straddle properly. So I really struggled with these 3x3s. I managed 3x3 in the first, 3x 2.5 in the second, and as you can see on the third I was really sort of getting tired, so I just did sort of 10-second hold of tuck planche after my failed first rep. The third exercise, so I'm going back to pull again here, was just front lever holds, 3x12 seconds. So this wasn't too bad. I can actually hold, if I'm fresh, a straddle front lever for about 12 seconds, not too bad. As I was saying about the integrated mobility, this one for me was the bridge, and my shoulder flexibility isn't quite there to do a full bridge yet, so I'm just working up and strengthening those back muscles by doing like a partial bridge against a wall, or in this case the gym. Again, my front lever is feeling strong at the moment, so this is my second pull movement. So coming up next I'm going to have my second push movement, which in this workout is dips. Now I've sort of read into improving for planche, and I heard that heavy dips was one of the best exercise for improving planche strength, so that is what I'm going to add to most of my workouts. So as you can see here, I'm just warming up for that, and I think I actually get to like 40 kilos, so there's a couple of kilos off half body weight weighted dips for 3x3, which again I'm pretty pleased with. My integrated mobility for this was the bent arm lat stretch, and that was to stretch out the triceps and the lats after doing the exercise. So as you can see, that integrated mobility is really like used throughout this exercise, and it kind of just opens up or strengthens the opposing muscles so that like you end up in a neutral sort of posture at the end of it. So if you're doing a push, you either want to stretch out your chest or sort of the kyphotic muscles, or you want to strengthen the good posterior muscles, which can pin your shoulders back. And the same with sort of pull-ups and rows and stuff like that. You're going to want to strengthen your either going to want to strengthen your muscles that are going to pin your shoulders back, or you're going to want to stretch out your lats. As you can just see there, I worked up to 3x40k, and I struggled on the last strap a little bit, but it was fine. Then I supersetted with just sort of like 8 reps of quick explosiveness to finish. Now, I wasn't feeling too bad at this point, so I decided to do a little bit of accessory work. This was in the form of a superset, which was bodyweight rows, and I did this for max reps. This is just kind of like for building muscle. The rest of the workout has been pure sort of skills and getting up those to a good strength. Now it's gone into a little bit of muscle building. So rows for max reps, and I think I followed this up with standard push-ups. Again, this was pretty much for max reps, just because my chest is a lacking part as far as aesthetics are concerned, and also sort of strength for my triceps as well. There's a poor part because I don't really train arms, so I'm trying to incorporate that back into my training. But yeah, I'll leave the general layout of my plans at the back of this video so you guys can check that out. It's a really simple program. It's just sort of periodized upper lower off, upper lower off off split, and the sort of the weights go up from 3x3 to 5x3 to 3x6 to 3x3 deload, and then the volume goes up from there again, I think, to 3x6 to 5x6 to 3x8. So it's kind of just like working up slowly to more and more higher reps. So you start with strength-based stuff and finish with like hypertrophy stuff by the end of the sort of 12-week program. So hopefully I'll put on some size and some strength in that time. So as you can see here, I'm just finishing up with a tricep superset at the end of the whole superset thing for the mass gain phase. Yeah, so the next workout I'll probably upload will be a leg workout, just to give you guys an idea of my leg training. I've actually just started working in some weights into that as well. I used to just do pure athletic stuff. So that was about it, guys. As you can see, here is my workout. I'll leave that on the screen for you guys to look at, and if you enjoyed this, then please give it a thumbs up and comment on any videos you'd like to see in the future. I'm planning on doing quite a few sort of food tips and tricks, because really I think food is where my favourite stuff is. So see you in the next video.